In a world not so different from our own, an unthinkable catastrophe unfolded as a colossal monster emerged from the depths of the ocean, wreaking havoc upon coastal cities. The creature, towering above skyscrapers, possessed a hideous form, with scales glistening ominously and eyes that burned with an insatiable hunger. Panic ensued as citizens fled in terror, the once vibrant streets now echoing with cries of despair and the cacophony of destruction. In response to this calamity, world leaders convened an emergency summit, deliberating on strategies to combat this unprecedented threat. Among them was Dr. Emily Carter, a renowned scientist specializing in cryptozoology, who proposed a daring plan to confront the beast head-on. Dr. Carter emphasized the necessity of understanding the creature's behavior and vulnerabilities, arguing that knowledge would be humanity's greatest weapon. As military forces mobilized, she gathered a team of experts, including engineers, biologists, and strategists, to devise a multifaceted approach. The team worked tirelessly, analyzing the creature's movements and devising technology that could potentially neutralize its destructive capabilities. Simultaneously, the world watched in awe and horror as the monster continued its rampage, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. Cities lay in ruins, and the death toll rose, fueling a sense of urgency among the scientists and military leaders alike. Dr. Carter's team developed a prototype weapon, a high-frequency sonic device that aimed to disrupt the creature's senses, giving humanity a fighting chance. As the day of reckoning approached, the military prepared for a confrontation, deploying forces along the coastline, where the monster was predicted to strike next. The atmosphere was thick with tension as soldiers took their positions, and a sense of dread loomed over the horizon. In a synchronized effort, the military launched an aerial assault to distract the creature while Dr. Carter's team positioned their sonic device strategically. As the first wave of helicopters soared into the sky, the colossal monster turned its gaze toward the noise, its roar shaking the very earth beneath. The attack was fierce, and the creature retaliated with immense force, toppling buildings and sending waves crashing onto the shore. In the midst of chaos, Dr. Carter activated the sonic device, unleashing a piercing frequency that reverberated through the air. For a moment, time seemed to stand still as the monster faltered, its movements becoming erratic as the sound waves penetrated its defenses. Seizing the opportunity, the military launched a barrage of missiles, targeting the creature's vulnerable points, which had been identified through extensive research. The battle raged on, a clash of science and brute force, as humanity fought for survival against an adversary that defied imagination. In a pivotal moment, the creature, overwhelmed by the sonic assault and missile strikes, let out a final, deafening roar before collapsing into the sea. Cheers erupted among the soldiers and scientists as they realized that their combined efforts had triumphed against the monstrous threat. However, the victory was bittersweet, as the destruction left in the monster's wake served as a stark reminder of the fragility of human existence. In the aftermath, Dr. Carter and her team began to reflect on the lessons learned from this harrowing encounter. They recognized the importance of preparedness and the need for continued research into the unknown, for the world had been forever changed. As the sun set on the horizon, casting a golden glow over the battered landscape, humanity stood united, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead.